Hi everyone. You are welcome to our training today. Please bear with us. We will officially start at exactly 7 o'clock or a few minutes after 7. We are going to just give a little bit of time so that other people can join us and so that we can all learn. Okay. So, but thank you so much for waiting and thank you so much for attending. We are all going to learn and we are all going to have fun. Okay, so just when you have logged in, just send us a message. Just say hi. Let's see how we can communicate with each other. If you can't hear us, or if you can hear us, just say hi. All right. Okay. Hi Nokolo. Hi Nidi.
Nadia.
Is it Nadia?
Nadia.
Anyway, okay, guys, thank you so much. We're glad that you can hear us, and we hope you're carrying your pens and papers. All of those guys that are new in the business, this is going to benefit you the most. Okay. As you can see, I have Sabelo with me. Yeah,
Hello, everyone.
we will do the introductions as we move
Yes.
on. Is that mine or yours? Is it? Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Okay. So guys, please do everything that you can in the meantime to mute your videos, not below, to mute your videos and your mics so that we can go through the presentation very smooth. And please do everything that you can to write your questions down, and then we will be able to answer those questions at the end of the presentation. So remember, this we're supposed to take at least an hour with you guys, and but
Basi ni mtu gani?
there is another class after
Alex
that.
Tom mapenzi baba, mapenzi ni influence.
Nokolo,
Huh?
Nokolo,
I'm busy.
yes,
Okay.
Nokolo, yes,
Oh,
please
call
mute,
puti.
please
Kitini.
mute.
Kitini.
Mute
Mute.
and
Okay.
mute
Oh.
and your camera out. And your camera out. We'll talk later. Thank you, Nokolo. See, see that? All right. Thank you so much, Nokolo. And everybody else who has joined us. Yes, we will give the other guys a few, 1 or 2 more minutes so that they can join us. And then we can begin. Okay. And please remember, again, if you've got questions, if you've got any other thing that you can contribute with us, you can send a message, you can put it on the messages, or you can write it down. And then when we are done, we will have the question and answer session for about 10 minutes. Hopefully we'll have enough time for that. And yes, let's all enjoy. Okay, I'm not sure whether it's my watch. I think it's my watch. We are in, it's saying 2 past, but I see it's around 5 past. I'm sure. Sabelo, what do you think? Can we start?
Yeah.
You
Go
ready?
ahead. Yeah, you're ready.
Okay, all right.
But now,
All right, okay.
hopefully everybody has joined. Eh?
Well, they will be joining along the way.
Along the way.
Yes, as long All right. So my name is Bhekani Green, and I am from the FBO support. We are going to be doing this training, me and Sabelo. Okay.
Yes, hi everyone. My name is Sabelo. I just recently joined you guys not so long ago. Hey, I'm very happy to be part of the family. I've received warm welcome from most of the FBOs, eh? And yeah, I'm just here to serve you and make sure that I assist wherever I can to making sure that you become a better FBO, you guys, yeah, and grow your business as well, hey. So yeah, I'll just be touching line quite on a few topics as we go along the line, and I'll take you through them. And then once me and Bhekani are done, we'll be taking some of the questions and just making sure that you give clarity on most where you don't understand. Basically, we give the clarity and make sure that yeah, you understand the do's and don'ts of the business and how to reach that level that you need to be. Okay, and yeah.
Okay. Thanks, Sabelo. Okay, you can go on. You can go on. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. There are no other people. It's just you and me.
Thank you so
Can
much.
do this. Let's
Yeah,
do
thank you
this.
so much. So, basically, as we all know, the business, forever business owners, it's an essential to uphold the values of the policies of the Forever Living product. Recruiting new members into the Forever business is a responsibility that comes with ensuring that they understand the company policy, procedures, compliance, and standard. We cannot emphasize this more. It is quite crucial for you guys to make sure that you are compliant. Wherever you are, you need to understand, okay, the do's and don'ts of the business. This is how the business operates in order for you to be able to achieve. And you must, please, guys, when you recruiting or the new members into the forever business, just make sure that you do give them clarity on what not to do and what to do. You know, we don't want anyone going against the company policies. Obviously, they are there to help you grow, and also the company itself has its standard. You know, that's what makes forever as well. It's part of what makes the business, the policies, the procedures, and the compliance. Yeah. Yeah, so we'll be further moving on further to the role of the upline. Okay. Yes, so now when we refer to the upline, it refers to the sponsor and the monitor who introduce the FBO into the business, obviously. This it is their main responsibility there to make sure that they guide and support the new recruit, ensuring they are well versed in the forever company policy procedure and compliance. Eh? And also the support from the home office, and also as us as FBO support team, we are there to support and provide that guidance, whether you need clarity on something, whatever it may do with regards to the business that you don't understand, we are always there. The home office in the Southern Africa and the FBO support teams are dedicated, as I've said, to assisting the FBO understand the company policies. And you also, with regards to trying to reach out to us as FBOs, you can reach out to the team and myself via our email at fbosupport@forever.co.za. And also, we are there on WhatsApp. We are all over social media now, right? You can reach out to us on WhatsApp 064 or rather, if you wanna give us a call, you can just give us a call 011 043 0900 for any guidance or assistance that you may need. You guys, you can just contact us on those contact information there. They're available on our website. Yeah, no, and it's there. Yeah, yes. So today we'll be mainly touching base on the manager status and how to qualify to become a manager. So it's manager status and qualification, basically. We'll be just going through on the steps onto reaching that level of manager status, and then what you need also in order for you to qualify to become the manager that you need to be if you are not yet a manager.
True.
Yes.
It's going to be a very interesting way to get to manager. It's not as easy, but it is possible.
It is possible for everybody. Yeah, true. Also, to be a manager.
Better.
Anyways, you guys, we're gonna be taking you through on these 4 topics. Hey, we're gonna cover all these topics: recognized manager, unrecognized manager, sponsored manager, and also inherit and transferred manager. We're gonna be going through that. Me and my colleague here, Green, taking you through and making sure that you understand on how to get to the top, obviously. But they say this guy's running with FBO being an FBO, it's above
This guy.
above this guy.
True.
What you're talking about as manager, it's
It's
on
just
your
the beginning.
it's just a beginning on your way to becoming even greater, than you can be. So yeah, for now we'll just highlight on that. In future, but we'll take you through all of them as well. Yeah. So now, I'll be taking you through these 5 steps. Yeah, I'd like to say 5 steps because it's also a step when you are still there at the beginning, which is your forever preferred customer, which is the FPC. Right? FPC, it's when you can say it's an entry level, but you're still there at the door knocking to becoming greater or even more, becoming more greater. So there, I know you are able to get discount of about 5% on your retail price for personal purchases. And then you move on a step ahead where you go into your assistant supervisor, hey, where you are able to get up to 30% on discount on personal purchases, hey, and not even stopping there, hey, you can get 25% on the FPC profit, which we're just touching base on just now, which is your forever preferred customer. And also we have what you call the boost bonus, where you're able to get about 5% boost bonus if you act 4CC active, right? And all of this, making sure that you are 2CC active over the course of 2 months, hey? And also, we'll also going through into the supervisor level. Hey, this is when you get into the business and start to fill the business. Most cases here, most of the FBOs they have at this level they have already recruited somebody. Hey? Yes, they're starting to grow. They're starting to see when they need to be now, where they're going actually. Yes, so this is where you get discount of about 30% discount on your personal purchase, 25% on FBC profit, 8% on the FBC volume bonus. And also, we have 3% on the bonus for an assistant supervisor group retail purchases. Yeah. Of course, over the course of a month, you at least need to have that 10 cc, so accumulated the 10 cc's.
In 1 month?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, in 1 month. And also, we have your assistant manager there. Yes. Assistant manager, that's when now we get into the managers now. There's the assistant manager.
Yes.
Yeah. So now you need to have, you will get bonuses such as 43% discount on personal purchase. Yes. And also 25% on your FPC profit. That's your percentage. And also 13% discount on FPC volume bonus, and also 5% bonus supervisor group retail purchases, and 8% bonus on assistant supervisor group retail purchases. On this one, obviously, over the course or within the 2 months, you need to accumulate at least about 60 cc's. Eh? Yes. And also on manager, yes, this is where, yeah, it's not the last one, but that's mainly the focus today. That's
Yes.
what we focus on today on the management stages that bring us today. Yes, so there you need to have accumulated weekly. There you're going to be receiving 48% discount on personal purchases, 25% of FPC profits, and 18% FPC volume bonus, and then 5% on the assistant retail manager group retail purchase as well. And also 10% on the bonus on the 10% on the supervisor group retail purchases, and also 13% bonus assistance, supervisor group retail purchases. This is where obviously you have at least reached 120 cc's over the course of 2 months to 150 cc's over the course of 4 months as well. So yeah, those are the steps in order for you to reach that level of manager, starting from FPC up until your manager. So these are the steps. If you've just recently joined the business, now you know which steps you need to go through, or you're gonna be going through some. They even have some pastors, not even on those months. They just flying. They're just flying. It also depends on the dedication that you have and the will that you have. Yeah, remember this is a process whereby you need to come with the will, come with the vision, and make sure that you have a dream on where you want to reach or what you want to achieve as well. So now, I'll be touching base as well on the recognized manager policy. Eh? So what is a recognized manager? So a recognized manager is an FBO who qualifies for a special board manager's pin. We also those beautiful pins. I saw them on Success Day. Most of the people were receiving and getting those pins. Some even haven't. It's a great basically initiative to show that now what level you are in as well. And also this is also accumulated or achieved by building a strong team performance either with or without another manager in the downlines, of course under specific rules, obviously. Yes, and also you become a recognized manager if your entire team or group they are able to earn or earns at least 120 case credits in the course of or in 1 to 2 consecutive months, or rather they can you can achieve 150 cc's consecutively in the space of 3 to 4 months. Yes. And also if you are active every month during this period, if the CCs are all from one country or where you are operating, you must be active in that country as well. So the country that you have obviously joined in under, you need to also have accumulated the CCs there. And also, if the CCs came from multiple or different countries, you must be active in your home country or in your home operating company each month. Okay, so they say also charity begins at home. They also that's why they're touching based on those countries where you come from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And one of the other things that we can add on that Sabelo is that remember for you to be active, it involves you being 4cc active and for you to always be doing your 12 cc's with your team. Okay, so don't forget FBOs to put that in mind. So for you to be active, basically you also need to be always be 4cc active. Okay. Just to add.
Thank you on that one. Yeah. And also just moving forward, recognized manager policy. So now if someone in your download also becomes a manager, okay, you can still qualify as a recognized manager if also you are active in every month during the qualified period, and also in the final month on the qualification. You have to at least have 25 case credits, which are your CCs, from other parts of your team, not counting the group of the new manager. And also, in other words, if someone under you qualified as a manager, you must show that you must show that the rest of your team or other legs outside the management group is also performing well, with at least about 25 case credits, which are your CCs. Yeah. And also just moving forward, unrecognized manager. So now, if someone in your downline also becomes a manager, yeah, and FPO becomes an unrecognized manager when their team reaches the required case credits for manager level, but they don't meet all the other conditions to become a recognized manager. For example, they might not be active or may have someone else in their download also qualifying at the same time. Yes, so how does this happen? If you generate 120 credits or case credits in 1 to 2 consecutive months, okay, or 150 cc's in 3 to 4 consecutive months, but you don't meet all the requirements for being a recognized manager. like being active every month or managing another person qualifying at the same time. Just moving forward. And also unrecognized manager, how to requalify as a recognized manager. To become a recognized manager, you must, guys, FBOs, leaders, again, generate 120 cc's in 1 to 2 months or 150 cc's in 3 to 4 months. Being active each month during that new qualification period also assist. And also, these new attempts must start no earlier than the last month when qualified as an unrecognized manager. A special case for requalification. So if you are new, your new qualification attempts starts in the same month, you become an unrecognized manager. And then any CCs not linked to someone else moving to manager can still count towards your recognized manager qualification as well. Okay, so there are many ways into reaching the recognized manager level, guys. Is at least you have your options, but in most cases you'll need to put in that effort, and your team need to be on the same mindset, making sure that you need to push for that goal, eh?
True. That's true, Sabelo. Thank you so much for that. Because at the end of the day, Forever it's a company of love, it's a company of a family. We need to build each other and support each other. Okay. So as Sabelo has mentioned several times, we are going to be talking a lot today about being a manager, how you can start from the beginning and you grow slowly, or maybe in your own pace, you grow and you start as a preferred customer and you end up being a recognized manager. Sabelo has covered a lot more other things concerning how you need to accumulate the case credits. In 2 months, you need to accumulate about 120 cc's, and in 3 to 4 months, you need to accumulate about 150 cc's. And obviously, he also mentioned that we do have a company policy. We do have a lot of restrictions in here and there so that things can go smoothly and we work together. And where you don't understand, FBO support is always there to assist. And on the same token, please remember that if you do not understand anything, this presentation, this training is also going to be shown on our YouTube channels and also on Instagram and Facebook. Yeah. So Sabelo has already covered about how to become a manager, and that a person can become an unrecognized manager. And you can also, as you can see on the screen, you can also requalify as a manager after becoming an unrecognized manager. Please, if you still have questions about unrecognized manager, please write them down. We are going to have a question and answer session at the end of this. Okay. And I am going to continue from where Sabelo has left, because he has already mentioned a whole lot of things that we all need to think about. All right. So at the after there is another session of a manager that is that you also need to bear in mind as an FBO. We are going to talk a little bit about a sponsored manager, of which a sponsored manager is somebody who is a recognized manager who counts towards an immediate qualification for a higher level incentive like GEM manager levels and other bonus programs. A person becomes a sponsored manager for the person who directly brought them into the business. If you bring somebody into the business and you help them to push the business and sell the alloys as much as you can, and you brought them and you can see that they are working hard, one of the things that they will grow, as we also mentioned, from preferred customers to assistant supervisors, assistant managers, and then eventually they accumulate the 120 cc's or the 150 cc's that will make them become managers. And this is a person that will have directly joined the business under you and they have grown under your wing. And those are what we call the sponsored managers. Okay. As we have said, becoming a sponsored manager through, and there is another qualification of managers becoming a sponsored manager through inherited or transferred manager status. This happens when a manager position is passed on, for example, due to restructuring or resignation or policy-related transfer. So all of those, a person who becomes an inherited manager is also part of the people that also needs to qualify also to become a recognized manager or a sponsored manager under that FBO. Okay, we're going to go to our next page. All right, we're still talking about we are still talking about inherited or transferred managers, of which we have already said that these are managers who change sponsors due to certain company rules or structural changes. Their status affects how they count towards their new sponsors' incentives, but not their own businesses. So if you become an inherited or a transferred manager, it does not really affect your business. It only affects the person who is becoming your sponsor. Okay. Still talking about the inherited managers. An inherited manager is a manager who becomes inherited when their sponsor is terminated or their sponsor change, or the manager, the person who's a manager changes the sponsors, or they are moved to a new sponsor under the 12-month leadership bonus qualification rule. They are now considered inherited manager. So if you are a manager and your sponsor is also definitely a manager, or when we're talking about other manager for managers, we've all heard of senior managers, we've all heard of soaring managers and other titles for managers. So there is a possibility that when somebody is doing the business, they can something happens in life and things don't go well in the business, and then the company policy is going to be forced to move all your managers that are under you to the next person who is active as a manager in the team. And when that person moves, and if you are the manager that is moving, going to another sponsored manager, you are going to be known as an inherited manager. So please bear in mind, guys, that all these things are very important when looking at them, especially at the beginning, especially when you are a person who is new and you are a manager and you are wondering, I didn't do this, when I stop this, when I'm coming back into the company, all my downlines are gone. What is happening? It is because of this principle that we're trying to teach today of becoming of inherited managers. What happens to your downlines that are managers if you're not active? This is what happens. They become inherited managers to the sponsor who's up there who is active. Okay. And now the difference between an inherited manager and now we're going to talk about a transferred manager. A transferred manager, they are moved according to the bonus structure or marketing plan of the company policy. They keep the transferred, I am told, sorry, thanks, Sabelo. I'm above the screen. Let me do this. Okay, so as I was saying, a transferred manager is they are moved according to the bonus structure and the marketing plan of the company policy. They keep the transferred status until they requalify as sponsored manager in each country where they operate. Remember, for you to the same things that you need to do to become to requalify, for you to become a manager. As a transferred manager, you will need to go through those things. Your sponsor needs to give you as much information as possible for you to know that for for you to count as their downline manager, you need to requalify. And we know all those things that need to happen for a person to requalify as a transferred manager or as an inherited manager. Okay. So whether a manager is inherited or transferred, it does not affect their volume bonus or your leadership bonus or their upline bonuses either. They still earn as usual. You will still be a manager, but you still earn. Just that a few other things will be affected for you to qualify for your GEM manager level. Okay, guys, please remember you still need to write your questions down. And if you, hopefully we are going to have plenty of time for us to talk about some of these things. Okay, and still talking about the qualifications of inherited or transferred managers. As we said, they do not count towards their sponsors' GM manager level or earned incentive program when it comes to the CC reductions. They are not considered sponsored managers for these rewards. So how to requalify as a sponsored manager? You need to stop, for you to stop being an inherited or transferred manager and become a full sponsored manager again, they must be active in their country, earn 120 cc's in 1 or 2 months, or earn 150 cc's in 3 to 4 months. All right. During that time, during that time while you're trying to qualify for you to become a sponsored manager instead of being a inherited or transferred manager, you need to be active in your home country. You need to generate 4 cc's in that country for you to qualify during that time of you while you're accumulating your 120 cc's or 150 cc's. Okay, so that's where most of our training ends today. These are some of the few things that we needed to cover for us to teach each other and understand what a manager is all about. Being a manager, this is all you need to know, and you need to work around all these things. We have heard a lot of people talking about I did not qualify. How am I becoming an unrecognized manager? I didn't do this, and we still had a few other questions about when do I do my 25 cc's? Do I do them the last month before the qualifications and all those things? This is the time where we can discuss all those things if you still have all those questions. Please write those questions down. We are getting closer to that time where we discuss all these things. We really hope that all these things that we've talked about, me and Sabelo, they will benefit you guys, and they will create some clarity on some of the things that you didn't know about a manager. Because being a manager is one of those very important things when you're going up the levels. Did you want to add something to that?
Yeah, most definitely. The wonderful part about this as well, the whole presentation, is that you now get the picture on what steps to follow when you need to become a manager. Whether it's inherited manager, recognized, or manager themselves, you will have a clue. Okay, this is what I need to do. This is what I need to focus on. So you can also encourage your team members there.
Yes.
Let's work hard, guys. Let's reach those 120 case credits. You know. Yeah, so it's all about putting the effort, making sure that you see the picture and you have a plan
Yes.
where you need to be.
A plan is definitely needed for you to become a manager. Okay. And remember, we said at the beginning that becoming a manager simple means that it's just the beginning of the journey to become an FBO.
Yes,
Most of us, yes, we do believe that the beginning of becoming an FBO starts as a preferred customer and an assistant supervisor. Yes, that's part of growing and doing all those things. But the real actual work starts as a manager. We need to understand what a manager is all about, right? Because it is very important. It has a very huge impact when it comes to your business. Okay. All right. This is all what we needed to cover about manager. If you have any other questions that you want to ask about being a manager, remember we specifically are talking about manager. We're not talking about a GM manager. We're not talking about a senior manager. We're not talking about a soaring manager or a diamond manager. We just want us to clarify everything about being a manager. If you are working towards becoming a manager, if you've got questions, please ask us. We will do everything that we can to assist with that. Okay. And just in case you did not get most of the things that we were talking about, or you have other questions that you have. Sometimes you do business. We, as FBO support, we have a lot of questions about people wanting to reset their passwords, and we have a lot of people that are recently also talking a lot about responsoring and asking about sponsor inquiries, updating their banking details, updating their accounts, whether in their accounts they want to update their addresses and all those things. And still, the other things that they also want to update is they want to query about it is the payments and their earnings, where they can find their bonus recap, and also what are some of the things that are needed for marketing approvals, and the same thing that we're talking about today, the company policy, or what's happening with the exception report, and activation on foreign countries and other technical issues. You will find us on FBO support at forever.co.za. These are some of the queries that we can deal with. We help every FBO so that they can know some of those things. But generally, most of the times, we really want to see you grow, becoming from preferred customer, and we meeting you during Success Day as a manager and having all those pins and celebrating your success.
Your achievement.
Yes, and your achievement. We really would love that. But we, as we said, we work as a team. We still have a team that works at the product center, and if you've got queries about where to collect your orders, or you need a collection code, you've placed an order and you want to collect your orders, please guys remember you need to collect your orders within the 30 days after you have made your order. It is very, very crucial that you do that. Okay. And sometimes you are wondering how you can get hold of your orders that are not processed, and you are worried that your CCs are not showing, and you want to find out what happened to the order, you placed an order, and all those things. And some of the FBOs always have questions about the Biashara app, how they easily, some of you guys easily know how to get hold of the Biashara app, and you do your orders. These are the emails that you can send your queries to when it comes to all these things. It's support@foreversa.zendesk.com, or the one that a lot of us always know is dispatch at forever sazendesk.com, or jhbkorea@forever.co.za. Okay. And please don't hesitate to send your emails. We will do everything that we can to answer them. We are working very hard when it comes to that. We are making sure that we are very, very alert when it comes to all those things. And sometimes most of the people they want to track their orders, and we still have issues about the back orders. Sometimes people are looking for their missing orders, and some of the products are not in the order, and they didn't know that this product is out of stock. They need to find out when are they getting it, when are they coming back. And sometimes when products are being delivered, so the products are damaged. And sometimes you also want to place an order and you want to check what is out of stock and what is not out of stock. These are the two emails that you can send you all those queries about tracking your order or back orders. You can send your email firstly to dc@forever.co.za or to gift@forever.co.za. All right. So basically this is the end, and let's work together. Let's educate ourselves and our downlines as FBO. I saw somebody was asking there, is this presentation going to be on YouTube? Yes, it is definitely going to be on our on YouTube. Is also going to be on our Facebook page and our Instagram. This is where you will find everything, not only this presentation, not only this training, but all, even the previous ones, all of them that are happening. Please, guys, go log in and review them and learn as much as you can on these things. All right. So we have basically about not more than 10 minutes. So we are open to questions. We are open to some of your contributions. I see we already have about 20 charts here, and let's see if we can go ahead and look at them. But if you feel like you have something urgently that you want to talk about, please do so. You can show your hand and see if we can see you, and then we can go ahead. All right. So I'm going through, me and Sabelo right now, we're going through the messages. We want to see if there are questions that need to be attended to. I saw there was a question by Hlengiwe. Hlengiwe wanted to know if you will be able to find this training on YouTube. Of course, you will be able to find those ones. Okay. Let's see. We have a question here from Betty. The question is, after how long of upliner inactivity do the downlines get passed to the active upliner? When you're talking about being active as a manager, you need to always be active, and you keep your 12 CCs every month. If you miss your 12 CC and you miss your 4 CCs after a year, after 12 months, your downline will be passed to your upline, to your next active upline.
Oh, so she's asking perhaps if how long it will take for them, if they're downline, to be moved to their
next upline.
To the next upline, if maybe they're not active. So yeah, it's 12.
It's 12 months. Yes, it is 12 months. Okay. Betty, if we didn't get the question right, you can still always get back. You can still get us on FBO support@forever.co.za. Then we will be able to get deep into this question. But according to me and Sabelo, this is how we understood your question. Okay. All right, we're busy looking, checking if no one is raising their hand, and let's see. All right, that name again, Nadia. After I requalify as a recognized manager, will I go back to my previous upline or not? No, you won't go back to your previous. You won't go back to your previous upline. Your previous upline will start building a new team. You will continue with your new upline. Yes. All right, and Tsepidi is saying, I just saw the link now for this training. Hopefully we can find it on YouTube. Definitely you will be. Definitely
it will be uploaded.
Yes, it will be. All right. Don't worry, you'll find it. It will be there. We're trying to go through this. We are left with about 2 more minutes or 5 more minutes so that the other presentation starts. If there was a period of inactivity during your journey as a manager in the business and you came back, this is who's asking this question is Lenny again. All right. If there was a period of inactivity during your journey as a manager in this business and you came back to rebuild and you have a downline that wants to revive their business, assistant supervisor, for example, is their rank. Is there a chance that they are no longer under us? Yes, definitely there is a chance that they are no longer under you. Definitely. Yes, Len, well, it's very possible. Okay. Hello?
Yeah, here, let me take him.
Don't make mistake. Who's this? Nokolo.
No.
All right. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. I see we have a lot of comments going on. All right. Somebody is saying, I heard that once you qualify to be a manager, you can then add a family member as a beneficiary. How true is this? I am not sure. It's something new to me. I haven't heard about that. But for now, we will have to get back to you. I'm not sure who this is. It's a person from the iPhone. I am not sure who it is. So you need to send us an email to fbo support@forever.co.za so that we can research on that. We will look into it in our company policy. Okay, I see most of the questions. Ndlovu has asked has answered them. All right. Yes, I see people are going to be catching up, and let's see. All right, we only have 3 more minutes.
The person from iPhone, it's not all.
It's Nokolo.
Yes.
From Western Cape.
From Western Cape.
Okay. Nokolo, thank you so much for participating a lot today. We hope that we are helping you and your team to build a better team.
And also, she was asking based on the question of the beneficiary. She's the one that you need to get back to regarding that.
Okay. Nokolo, please don't forget to send us an email with your FBO number, and then we can research, and we are going to get back to you on that. Okay. All right. I see here Ruth has a question. Is saying, please help. I'm just 5 months in the business, but I recently became a manager. Please help explain. These leadership include my downline or mine alone. Okay. Please help explain these leadership include my downline or mine alone. Ruth, I am not sure what we are trying to explain here when it comes to leadership, but remember, as an FBO, you start from being an assistant supervisor and or a preferred customer. You become an assistant supervisor. For you to become an assistant supervisor, you need to accumulate 2 CCs in the space of 2 months. And for you to become a supervisor, you need to accumulate 10 CCs in a space of 1 month. And for you to become an assistant manager, you need to accumulate 60 CCs in a space of 2 months. Right. And for you to become a manager, you need to accumulate 120 CCs in a space of 2 months, 1 to 2 months, or 150 CCs in a space of 3 to 4 months.
And she just recently became a manager. 5 months into the business.
She's working very hard, and it's worth it.
Hi, Green.
Hi.
It's Somi here. How are you?
I'm good, Somi. How are you doing?
I'm good, thanks. Can I help you there to answer Ruth? I think she wants to understand the 12cc for the leadership bonus.
Oh, it's the 12cc. Okay, all right.
Yeah,
yes,
that's what she wants on. So the 12cc, Ruth, includes your personal 4cc and then 8 cc's coming from your non-manager legs. So if you're a new manager and you don't have any manager under you, then you need to do your 4cc plus 8cc's coming from anybody else in your team because you don't have a manager yet. So 8 plus 12 gives you your 12cc. If you have managers under you, that 12 cannot come from your manager legs. It must be your 4cc plus 8 coming from your other legs that are not manager legs. I hope that makes sense. So if you're a senior and you've got 2 manager legs, the 8cc that you need for the leadership bonus cannot come from those 2 legs, those 2 managers.
Manager.
They must come from any other legs that you have
Mm.
that are not yet managers.
Right.
So the
Awesome.
12 includes your 4cc plus another 8 non-manager cc's. Then that's 12cc and you are leadership bonus qualified for that month.
All right. Thank you so much, Somi. Thank you so much. That's for clarifying that. I hope Ruth
You're welcome.
Thank you so much. I hope Ruth got that. And if you still need more clarification, as I always say, you can still get us from FBO support at forever.co.za. All right. Guys, it is time for us to open space for the next training. Thank you so much for your contributions. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for attending, and you are always welcome to participate with us. As you can see, these trainings are always we always learn and we educate each other. Thank you so much. All right.
Thank you so much.
And yes, Sabelo, you want to say something?
Thank you so much for the warm welcome and for borrowing us your ear. Hopefully next time we'll meet and have more clarity and make sure that we are well prepared for those questions like that. But yeah, you can get in touch anyways, FBO support at forever.co.za with those questions, or rather give us a call. And then we'll be able to clarify anything that we didn't have time as well to give clarity on. But next time, guys, please just try and join a bit more earlier. I'm seeing a lot of people are only joining now. It was gonna be much of a great
Yes,
time.
yes.
Yeah.
But besides that, guys, thank you so much for attending. Thank you so much. We will see you in our next training. Thank you so much.